Ladies and gentlemen, after the starting lineups, it's officially time for tip-off for the final game of the Farmville MLK Invitational, presented by GMG Athletics, live on the Hoop State Network. If that intro didn't get you pumped up, I don't know whatever will in your life. From Hoop State, I'm Nathan Kretschmer, and we are more than excited here at Hoop State to be bringing you the broadcast of the final game tonight. It's been a long day here in Farmville and at Farmville Central High School. The Jags, the home team, ranked 21st in the state by Max Preps, up against Martin County High School, 13-1, ranked 37th in the state. We're ready for tip-off. Dixon taking to the center court. And for the final game of the day, we're underway. The jump ball goes off the ref, and we'll have to redo the jump ball. Folks, the stadium is packed, and it's shaping up to be an absolutely amazing game.
Now here we go, it's showtime.
Tip-off is won, and immediately off the guard, Martin County. The Gators get the basket. Jordan Mathewson opens the scoring. 12.9 points per game on 56% from the field. Mathewson, as it's tipped away and taken by the Gators. Coast to coast, and can't get upstairs. Rebound goes to Farmville Central. Johnson, pass away to the corner. Low post, in the paint, whistle, and the ball is out of bounds. Turned over, Farmville Central down 2-0 to start this final game of the day. Folks, Farmville Central 15-0 up against the Martin County High School Gators 13-1. Tonight is Coach Wilford from Farmville Central's would be 100th win in the past 100 games. He's 99-1 at home in his last 100 games, and tonight is #1 and #2 in their division, and it would be his 100th win at home since 2018. So a monumental opportunity for Coach Wilford. We congratulate him here at Hoop State for everything he's done, and immediately Dixon will head to the line. His first free throws of the night. First free throw doesn't hit. Folks, a proud sponsor of Hoop State and representing the tournament, GMG Athletics. Folks, GMG Athletics, for all you high school coaches and teams and administrators out there, GMG Athletics provide branding, marketing, those opportunities, equipment, apparel, team stores that can help you set that up, and great deals on all that I just listed for high school programs. GMG Athletics, proud sponsor of Hoop State Network. The Gators will take it down. Scores 2-1. The Gators up by 1. Off to Moore. Well, Moore, ball's loose. Pass night. Gives it to the corner for Mathewson. Mathewson gets fouled. And he stepped out of bounds. Ball's turned right back over to Farmville Central. Johnson inbounds it over to Dixon. Moy. Moy lost the handle, but he got it right back. He'll roll it over to James. James off the screen, beating and banging, stepping back in the mid-range, trying to find Dixon. Dixon almost lost it, kept it inside. Johnson at the logo. Between the legs, downhill screen. Shouldering, throws it up, no good. It's rebound, Farmville Central, and behind the basket. Steps out of bounds, and ball turned right back over to the Gators. And Martin County inbounds it. Moore rushing down all the way. Handed off, and a whistle and a travel on Moore as he handed it off to Larry, who had a wide open lane. A costly turnover to start this first period. Johnson will inbound the ball for Farmville Central. Moya facing hard defensive pressure from Jaden Moore. He'll take it through the backcourt. Pass right back over to Dixon. Dixon, a whistle and a travel. And plenty of turnovers to go around to start this first period. Inbounding the ball for the Gators. They'll find its way inside. Knocked loose and taken away by Farmville Central. The Jaguars on the move. Pass. What a find. And Brian Dixon gets the wide open lay. Farmville Central trying to respond, and a whistle and a foul. First team foul for Farmville Central. Jaguars 15-0 and up by 1 at the start of the first period. We're 2 minutes in so far. A lot of turnovers in this game. No team being favored by the refs here. It's just been a back and forth battle. We'll keep the game rolling. Mathewson inbounding the ball from Martin County. Averaging 13 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 3 steals. He is a machine. But falling down on the floor, the Gators trying to find an open look. Here's a corner three, high in the sky off the top of the backboard. Then falling on the ground to get the ball, all over it. And the Gators come out with it, but he travels on his way up to the basket. Mathewson trying to make a play. Ball went to the corner. Moore shot. He does have 10.8 points per game. Moya on his way for Farmville Central. On the opposite side of the screen. Pulling up from the mid-range. Shades of Kobe Bryant. What a shot from Tobiah Moya. He almost stole the inbound pass. The Gators, wide open chance. In the paint, and it's blocked on top of his head. Brian Dixon. But a foul is called. And Kamari and Larry will head to the line for some free throws.
Second at the line now for Martin County, number 5, Kamari and Larry.
Larry, his first free throw. Up and in. Folks, we're live on Hoop State Network, and if you'd like to support your state of North Carolina hoops and the people bringing you this broadcast and tournament tonight, check out hoopstatestore.com for some amazing apparel. hoopstatestore.com to represent North Carolina basketball. Second free throw goes down, and the Jags have it right on back. Facing full court pressure defense from the Gators. Struggling to move it through. Whitehead all the way to the basket, and what a finish, and one for Khalil Whitehead. He went the distance, and he put the biscuit in the basket, and a chance for an extra point.
Number 12, Noah Carlson picks up his first team third at the line now for Farmville Central. Number 3, Khalil Whitehead.
Whitehead, chance of an extra point. Can't hit. Rebound Jags. They get their own board. And here's a 3 chance from Whitehead to respond. And 5-point play. An opportunistic 3-point play becomes a 5-point play after a missed free throw and an offensive rebound. That led to a 3 from the man who missed the free throw, Khalil Whitehead. Amazing stuff from the Jags and Farmville Central. And the refs checking it out. The fans at Farmville Central all on their feet after that shot. The energy in this building is through the roof.
Technical foul called against the Jags, number 3, Khalil Whitehead.
And Khalil Whitehead will receive a technical foul.
Martin County, number 2, Jaden Moore.
Another foul given out. Technical fouls given out, and the coach having a word with the referee. Folks, Coach Wilford, we mentioned before, 99-1. 99-1 his last 100 games at home. Tonight, Martin County and Farmville Central face off. They're first and second in their division. Martin County behind Farmville Central, who is undefeated. This will be Coach Williford's 100th win at home since 2018. And 2 free throws for Jaden Moore. And Moore hits it. Ball's inbounded to Larry. Larry passes over to the corner. Inside. Finds its way to the basket. Rolls around the front rim. And making it to the basket was Noah Conglitson.
Number 12.
And he'll head to the charity stripe. First free throw for Conglitson. Amazing, after some amazing ball movement from the Gators. Can't hit the first.
Now for the Jaguars, number 1, Omarion Williams.
And he'll try for a second. The Jags up 10-6. Trying to make it a one-possession game is Conglitson, and he hits the second. And it's a three-point game. Inbounding for the Jags is Jordan James. James averaging 5 rebounds and 2 steals per game. 2.5 steals per game on the season. Amazing defensive player, Jordan James. Taking the ball down is Marion Williams. Williams passing it inside. Shouldered the spin, the right hand, and the foul for Brian Dixon. Dixon, amazing effort. And great soft touch around the rim.
Called against Martin County, number 0, Bad Night. That's his second. At the line now for the Jaguars, number 2.
12-7 to start this first period. And a chance to make it 13-7. Dixon can't hit off the front rim. Rebounds loose, taken away by the Jags. Another offensive rebound off a missed free throw. Another opportunity for even more points. Finding his way inside, ball's knocked loose, kept in by the Jags. It's wide open inside, dribble and swatted. And falling down was Tobiah Moye. After he had a wide open look, but hesitated, waiting for someone to jump on top of him.
Gators number 2, Jaden Moore, whistle for the personal. That's his first.
Jaden Moye, amazing stuff.
At the line now for Farmville Central, number 11, Tobiah Moore.
And they'll hit the first.
For the Gators, number 10, Jalen Moore.
I keep whatever safest.
I just wanted to get him up.
Yeah.
He had left him down. I didn't want him to get stepped on.
Second free throw is good. And the Jags up 14-7 on the Gators. Matthewson up to Moore, but right on back to Matthewson. He'll hand it back to Moore. Facing pressure at the logo, has to hand it off to Matthewson. Backpedaling off the double team, hits it in the corner, trapped. Matthewson finds it, almost stumbling, and passing inside would have been a bucket, but a travel call. And the ball's turned right back over to the Jags. Costly turnovers for these Gators here. Jags inbound the ball. Williams going the distance to the basket. Can't finish up the front of the rim. Ball's loose. Taken away by the Gators. Moore struggling. Finds its way all the way down. No travel call to Quavius Roberson. Moore spinning. Loose. Picked up by the Jags. Moya lost it. Right back over to the Gators. Moore. Matthewson. Corner. Pressure defense. There's a three. Way off, trying to bank it in. Won't go. Jags get the rebound. They'll push the pace. Wide open Matthewson hands it back and can't finish again. The stadium in shambles after another misfinish right at the rim. Inbound pass for the Gators. Looking for a bucket and a nice finish. This one can't go. Rebound Farmville Central. They'll push it coast to coast. Floating. Can't finish. Rebound. Second chance. Foul on his way up. And Dixon heads right back to the line. Bryant Dixon. 75% from the field. Can you believe that stat? Dixon is shooting 3/4 of the shots he puts up go in the basket. That is unreal numbers. And he hits his other free throw.
Checking in the game now for Farmville Central, number 21, Zach Drummond.
Zach drawn on the court. He's shooting 80% from the field, a 5'11 junior. This Farmville Central team, these Jaguars are shooting lights out, so many of them. And yet, the funny part is, Tobiah Moy is averaging the most assists. It's 0.5. And he needs a second free throw. This is a team that doesn't pass the ball that much, but they're still undefeated, which is unbelievable to think about. Some amazing scoring. Coast-to-coast pass for the Gators. Facing another trap and double team on the wing. Here's a three. Won't go. Rebound Jaguars. They'll push it all the way. Hop step and swatted down by Mathewson. What a block. And the Jags will inbound it once more. Knocked out of bounds off the Gators. Inbound to James, passed on out to Williams. Williams moving the ball around, back over to him. Double team right in front of him. Flings it inside, and it's picked off. Pushing the pace, here he goes, right hand. Finishing man, the foul.
Off the basket and a layup for the Gators, number 10, Jaden Moore.
Tobiah Moya tried to smack it down, but fouled Jalen Moore on his way to the rim. A nice, smooth finish.
The Gators, number 10, Jalen Moore.
Folks, for all of you tuning in tonight, we thank you so much for watching. Instead of the College Football National Championship, a quick score update. 3-0. Indiana has the ball right on back. Indiana up 3 on Miami.
Number 11, Tobiah Moore.
We'll keep you updated with the College Football Playoff National Championship as this game goes on. Thank you for joining us tonight instead of watching what's going on in Miami. Tobiah Moya. Over to drawn. Picked off again. Another bad pass. And the Gators have another chance off a turnover. Oh, and it's swatted down by Jordan James. James jumps up in the air, pushes it down. And a timeout call. Right back here at Farmville Central. Inbound pass by Moore. Finds its way over to Larry. Ball finds its way inside in the high post. Back out to the front at the point. It's Moore. Right on over. Pass inside. A spin move and a nice finish from Terquavius Roberson. Roberson, 52% from the field. 6.8 rebounds per game. Some great stats for the Gators. Pass inside, amazing ball movement, the floater, no foul. Yes, the foul. Ball's turned over, offensive foul. Folks, it's the end of the first quarter in Miami, 3-0. Indiana up on Miami.
I think Larry just got a technical.
And the refs discussing maybe another technical foul in this game. We've already seen one on Indiana's head coach. No, not the head coach. Uncle Lee Whitehead.
Why he not playing? Why he not playing? Joe, graduated with me.
And still deciding, not quite sure
One football timeout.
what's going on here. We apologize for the confusion. But during this timeout, we'd like to remind you about the sponsor of Fib State, GMG Athletics.
Personal foul on Martin County's number 5, Kamari on leg, and a technical foul against Martin County's coach, Antonio Davis.
Back-to-back technical fouls. This game gets interesting, more interesting by the minute. I mean, low scoring, high physicality, and even more. That's 3 technical fouls. And we'll see a free throw. And that's Jordan James for Farmville Central. He'll get to shoot one more as well. Wide open, no one at the basket. Technical fouls galore. And he hits both. He'll shoot one more. Oh, 2 technical fouls. It's 4 free throw opportunities. Hits the 3rd in a row. And he'll hit the 2nd. A free 4 points for the Jags. And they'll get the ball right back. Due to technical fouls. Inbounding the ball is Drawn. Drawn hands it over to Moya. Moya back to Drawn. Back to Moya. Inside. Ball movement under the basket. The reverse finish nowhere near the rim. Taken away by the Gators. Jaden Moore travels on his way to the half-court line, facing pressure from Steven Johnson. And Johnson. Amazing effort from him. He's averaging 13 points per game. Amazing stuff. Over to Johnson on the right sideline. Back out. Here's a nice 3 and a great shot by Jordan James. And 11 points scored by the Jags with the technical fouls, and now another turnover and a travel call on the Gators. And early on, Martin County High School facing up plenty of challenges and a large mountain to climb early on. Ball's inbounded and it finds its way over to Moya for the Jags. Moya over to Williams, back over to Moya. Wide open corner. Johnson won't shoot it. He'll hand it off to James. James. Corner. Williams. Williams taking it right back out. Back to Moya. Inside. Stepping back. Corner. Fake. Baseline. Can't generate a chance. Facing pressure from the Gators. Here's a 3. Won't go. Rebound loose. Taken away by the Gators. And a foul before the Jags to get a hand on it. And going to the line, it'll be Jordan Mathewson for the Gators.
Number 11, Jordan Mathewson.
First free throw knocks it down.
Entering the game now for Farmville Central, number 12, Zay Dixon, and number 14, Jockey Dixon.
And we'll continue with some more free throws.
Entering the game for Martin County, number 0, Quad Badnight.
Mathewson. Shoots the second, and it hits. He's 2 for 2 from the line in that last short stint.
For the Gators, number 12, Noah Carlton.
Ball's inbounded and finds its way to Moya. Moya, plenty of time. Long pass to Johnson, back over to Moya, back inside, back out to Moya. Ball movement, Johnson, back to Moya, won't pull for 3, facing increasing pressure. Williams, back to Moya, Moya running this offense. Wide open, mid-range chance, can't hit. Rebound loose, taken away, another offensive rebound, spin and pull for Moya, can't hit this time. Another offensive rebound, wide open 3 chance, and it hits! Zay Dixon, a 3 with 3 generated offensive rebounds, amazing chances. The Gators looking for their own response. Can't hit. Rebound loose, taken away. All the way coast to coast. Here's Johnson. The right hand off the glass and around the cup. It goes, and that ends the first quarter. 28-14. Farmville Central doubled the score of the Martin County High School Gators. And we will be right back with plenty more basketball at this amazing start to this amazing game. Folks, it's right back on Farmville MLK Invitational presented by GMG Athletics, live on the Hoop State Network. From Hoop State, I'm Nathan Kretschmer, here to bring you the second period. Johnson moving it back to Moya. Moya, corner for Williams. Williams moving it right back out, facing amazing perimeter defense from the Gators. Gators have stopped so many chances, but the Jaguars have generated so many more off of their offensive rebounding. Wide open mid-range chance. Doesn't get anywhere near the rim. Rebound loose, taken away by the Gators. That's number 12, Noah Congleton. Moore has the ball, going all the way on his own, trying to get crafty. He can't. Rebound taken away by Farmville Central. Ball's loose. Gators have it. Moore, right hand. And it's pushed away by Zay Dixon for Farmville Central. Ball on its way up, draws a foul. And we'll shoot two, folks. Plenty of fouls to go around in that first period. If you weren't watching with us, welcome to the live stream. We thank you so much for spending your time with us this Monday night.
At the line now for Martin County, number 2, Jaden Moore.
And Moore will shoot two. First one's up, and it's no good. Still 28-14. Moore for his second. Can't hit either. 0 for 2 from the stripe that time. Moya in his hands at the logo, hands it over to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Hollis, taking plenty of time off the clock. Now they'll look to generate some kind of chance, an open look. Moving over for the Jags, here's a three from Johnson. Can't hit, rebound was loose. Foul goes to the Gators, and the Gators get the ball right on back. Ball will be inbounded by Quali Blast Night.
Back in the game now for the Jaguars, number 5, Jordan James.
Kamari and Larry will take it up the court. Guarded by Johnson. Gives it over to Basslight. Basslight moving it inside. Back over to him. Ball loose. Baseline drive out of the corner. Passed it. Almost out of bounds. Facing a double team and a foul. And the ball's going the other way. Offensive foul. Ball ends up right back in the hands of the Jaguars. Steven Johnson has it at the logo. Through the backcourt. Over to Baya Moya. Moya finding Dixon. Back out to Dixon after it was past the corner. Moya almost lost the handle, but he kept it. Guarded by Hollis. Inside. Back out. Johnson, another wide open chance. Can't hit. Rebound loose. Out of bounds. And it stays with Farmville.
Substituting the game now for Martin County, number 11, Jordan Matthewson.
Ball will be inbounded by Moya.
Jaguars, number 2, Brian Dixon.
Moya back out. Dixon off the double team, finds a way to get the ball inside, but it's passed right back out to Moya. Moya having to run the engine of this offense. And trying to find his way inside. Lost the ball but kept it in. Whistle. And a travel call on Jordan James. Tried to drive in, lost the handle. This pressure defense, Martin County's Gators are so great at crashing in wherever the ball goes. It's like an impenetrable brick wall for Farmville Central. Can't find a way to get that ball inside the arc. And once they do, they lose it because of the pressure. Off the pick and roll, inside, ball's loose, knocked away, still going. Ends up in the hands of Farmville Central on a jump ball.
Timeout called by Farmville Central.
No timeout call. Back at Farmville Central. Final game of the Farmville MLK Invitational presented by GMG Athletics, live on the Hoop State Network, folks. Nathan Kretschmer here on the mic, and we'll keep things rolling. Tobiah Moya, backpedaling. Finds its way over to Dixon, back out to Moya. Won't pull it, hesitation. Having a drive, can't find a way to get the ball inside at all. Whistle and a foul. And the scoring stays stagnant since we got into the second period. No buckets have been scored, no points at all.
North County's number 3, Jameer Hollis, whistle for his first personal. Checking in the game now for Martin County.
Moya inbounding it, long range pass to Jordan James.
Larry and number 10.
James finds Dixon, who pulls up from the mid-range, can't hit. Rebound the Gators. Ball's loose though. Now Farmville gets it right on back. Moya trying to find Jackie Dixon wide open. Ball couldn't get to him, just a bit far right.
Now substituting for the Gators, number 3, Jameer Hollis, and number 11, Jordan Mathewson.
Jaden Moore will take it down for the Gators. Hollis taking it in, ball finds its way inside, shot's no good. Rebound Farmville Central, they'll push the pace. Coast to coast, ball's loose, knocked away by Hollis, and another foul. And since the start of the second period,
Number 14, Dixon.
It's been slow moving here, folks.
His first personal, team third.
Congleton will inbound it for the Gators. He'll find, Jaden Moore. Mathewson, Moore. Back to Mathewson. Mathewson rolling. Hollis inside. Congleton puts it up, draws the foul, and gets the and one. A chance for an extra point.
Jack number 5, Jordan James, picks up his second personal, team fourth. At the line for Martin County, number 12, Noah Congleton. Substituting in the games for Martin County, number 5, Kamari and Larry, and number 10, Jalen Moore. And for the Jaguars, number 21, Zach Drawn. And number 24, Stephen Johnson.
Congleton shooting his first free throw. Won't hit. Rebound. Johnson for Farmville Central. And he'll take it all the way down. Moya, Johnson. Drawn. Back over to Moya. Lost it, but what a pass. Can't finish, and another foul. And so many whistles being blown here tonight, I might as well be at a train yard.
Noah Congleton picks up his
Back to the line goes Brian Dixon. Dixon, I don't believe has missed a single free throw tonight. First one, can't hit off the back rim.
Back in the game now for the Gators, number 3, Jameer Hollis, and number 11, Jordan Matheson.
And Dixon heads to the line for one more chance at a free throw. The Jags haven't scored a single point since the start of the second period. We're almost halfway through. And they'll stay that way.
Oh my God.
And there's a whistle. And Congleton moved too early. And back to the line goes Dixon for one more chance. Can't hit the third chance that he got, and the Gators will take it all the way. Congleton at the three-point line. Ball's loose, picked up by Moore. Gets a shot up, won't go. Putback is good. Kamari and Larry, 14 points per game, and 5.0 rebounds. Another board, another putback, another bucket. Johnson struggling against the defense. Pass back over to Moya. Moya, wide open chance, gives it off. Johnson three. Won't go. Rebound taken by Dixon. Johnson gets the ball. Hop step, fake, behind the back, but he lost it. Give it to the Gators. He'll go all the way. Can't finish. Rebound Moore. Second chance. Bounces its way in.
Rebound and a kick back to Martin County's number 2, Jaden Moore.
Still no buckets for the Jags since the start of the second period. Johnson. Ball movement by the Gators. Sent by the Jags. Johnson inside. Low pass into Dixon. Facing a double, triple team. Gets it up and in. A tough lay.
Shot there from the corner.
And Hollis gets the long inbound pass. Baseline drive right inside. And the quick shot by Terquavius Roberson gets in there. And it's an 8-point game. Drawn. Ball finds its way over to Johnson. Lost the handle. They'll have to back up. And the Gator fans loving it. Off the screen. Drops over for Dixon. Right hand off the glass. Can't hit. Rebounded. Gets his own. Can't get the second shot up. Out of bounds. And ball's going to the way of the Gators.
Checking in the game now for Farmville Central, number 33, KJ McLaughlin.
Congleton inbound to Mathewson. Back over to Congleton, back to Mathewson. Into Moore. Moore backing up. Ball's loose off the foot of Farmville Central players. And ball is taken away and pushed out of bounds by the Gators.
Martin County, number 11, Jordan Mathewson, whistle for his third personal. Team third.
Moya. Taking it at the logo, off to Johnson. Johnson. Pump fake. No shot up yet. Into Dixon. Backing down Congleton. Finds Moya. Pulling up. Off front rim, no good. Ball's loose. Dixon gets the rebound. Another chance. Drawing a foul.
Martin County's number 12, Noah Congleton, picks up his third personal, team fourth.
And Dixon heads to the line once more.
At the line now for the Jaguars, number 2, Brian Dixon.
I would say as long as it's not Drew's, just use it. You and Drew are the main guys.
Brian Dixon. Can't hit the first. He has not made a free throw in the second period.
For Martin County, number 0, Quad Bad Night, and number 5, Kamari Larry.
shoes is he wearing?
His second shot attempt will go up.
Hall of Fame fit for a Hall.
And he'll hit it. First free throw for him. He's knocked down in the second period.
Number 12, Dave Dixon.
Quality Bass Knight will inbound it for the Gators. Moore.
Whatever you want.
Hollis. Back inside. Amazing ball movement. And a nice lay from Camarian Larry.
Laying for Martin County, number 15, Dequavion Robertson.
Moya. Johnson. Back to Moya. Throwing out of bounds. And the Gators loving it.
I don't think that's going to count.
And some confusion on the refs pointing at Moore for his jersey, I believe, being untucked. Very interesting stuff going on here tonight from the referees. Larry, Hollis. Hollis back over to Larry, almost lost it, almost a backcourt. Corner, Moore, baseline, great pass, great shot, can't hit, rebound, Gators, second chance is good. Another second chance point from Camarian Larry.
Number 5, Camarion Larry.
Johnson floating over to the rim, and ball's turned over, an offensive foul. Larry, kick, Moore, three, ball is good! And the Gator fans on their feet, cheering. Here's Johnson. Johnson over, he'll get a wide open chance. Falling down, lost the ball. Here's Hollis for the Gators. All the way, gets the finish off the glass, and the Gator faithful all on their feet. They have tied it up. They're coming into the period, 28-14. No response from the Jags. They've scored 3 points in this period. Another turnover, going coast to coast. Hollis, finish again. And the lead in the game goes to Martin County High School and the Gators. The Jags facing a high-pressure defense, unable to make anything happen. 30 seconds left in the first half. Moya, he's been running the offense all night for these Jags. Off to Johnson, finding his way in. Knocked loose once more, can't handle it. The Gators, Moore, pumps it up, can't hit. Rebound Jags, wide open chance. Here's Johnson, and the lay is good. Under 10 seconds left, 5 seconds. Here come the Gators. Right hand reverse finish, won't bounce in. And that will do it for the first half. All tied up at 33. Folks, don't go anywhere. So much more basketball to come from Hoop State Network. We'll be right back. Folks, back at Farmville Central High School for the Farmville MLK Invitational presented by GMG Athletics, live on the Hoop State Network, folks. It's all tied up, 33-33. Farmville Central, Martin High School Gators. The Gators came into the second period with 14 points. They left with 33, and the Jags came in with 28 and scored 5. They need something to happen. The pressure defense, the perimeter defense from the Gators has proved to be super hard to get by for the Jaguars as they'll look for to get the defensive rebound, and they will. First scoring chance, they'll push it. Williams over, and the pass is ripped away by the Gators. Here's Moore. Pass, left hand finish, can't get it. Rebound goes the Jags. And we're waiting on a whistle and a blow.
Gators number 5, Kamarian Larry, picks up his second personal.
And a personal foul more. Folks, quick update on the college football playoffs in Miami. Indiana leads 10-0. Indiana has the ball. Miami has the ball right now. 10-0 is the score. Indiana up. Moya over to Williams. Back over to James. James. Back to Moya. Back to Williams. Inside. Dixon hands it over, but the pass is taken away by Moore for the Gators. Here's another chance. The right-hand lay is good. And Kamarian Larry, another point off of a turnover for the Gators from Farmville Central. 15-0, Farmville Central. That might change tonight. Williams, hop step inside, and a whistle and a travel as he tried to make his way to the basket. But the defense collapsing on him from Farmville Central. From Marvin County High School. Basslight. Double teamed. Back on out to Larry. Corner. Moore. 3. Can't hit. Rebound Farmville Central. The Jags taking it all the way. Stopping at the 3-point line. Hop step. Corner. 3. Moya. And he hits. Jags up by 1. Bass Knight driving, can't get past Jordan James, finds Moore, corner, baseline drive, lost it, and ball going right back into the hands of the Jags.
Substituting in the game now for the Gators, number 10, Jalen Moore. And number 11, Jordan Mathewson.
Ball's inbounded by the Jags. And Moya will take it all the way. Williams. Moya. Top of the key. Left wing. Back to Moya. Moya won't shoot. He'll fake. He'll give it over. Here's a 3. Won't hit. Rebound Gators. But a jump ball. And it stays with the Jags. Ball's inbounded by Farmville Central. Moya to the corner, back over to Williams. Williams trying to pass it inside, read like a book by Mathewson, coast to coast. Pulling up, off the glass, can't hit. Rebound Gators, knocks loose, and before they could get it, it's taken away. Jalen Moore put up the shot.
Back in the game now for Farmville Central, number 24, Steven Johnson.
Moore. Long range inbound pass. Gators keep it. Bass Knight from the 3-point line to the basket. A nice smooth finish from him with the right hand. And the Gators are back in the lead. Moya inside, outside. Trying to keep the handle on it. Here's Johnson. Right hand up to the hop step. A whistle and a foul.
Mark County's back nine picked up the first personal. That's his third. 2 seconds. At the line now for the
Johnson. First free throw is no good. Folks, GMG Athletics, proud partner of Hoop State and sponsor of this tournament. If you are a high school coach, team, if you are a high school administrator and you're looking for amazing opportunities on branding, marketing, equipment, apparel, jerseys, and setting up a team store, check out GMG Athletics for amazing deals on all those things I mentioned before, proud partner of the Hoop State Network. Ball's loose off the pass. Moya will keep it in. Moore will take it right from him and goes all the way to the rim, finishing off the glass, and it's a 3-point game.
Number 2, Jimmy Moore.
Moya. Johnson, back to Moya. Moya won't pull it. Left corner, Johnson 3, off the glass, won't hit. Rebound, loose, kept in by Farmville Central. Dixon. Bryant Dixon lays it in. It's back to a 1-point game. The Gators, amazing passing, spin move, back out. Here's a 3, won't hit. Rebound, back to the Gators. Amazing offensive rebound. Moore lost the pass, and it rolls out of bounds. And folks, news from Miami, Florida. A missed field goal by the Hurricanes, just barely off to the right. Wow, I'm watching that replay right now. That was so close to a doink. And back here in Farmville, the right hand finish from Khalid Whitehead. And it's back to a 1-point lead for the Jags. Pass night. Back to Moore. Back to the corner for Moore. Here's a 3. Off the front rim. Rebound Dixon. Going all the way for Johnson. He'll finish. And it rolls in. A lot of fast break chances off of missed shots for both sides. And a timeout called by the Gators. We'll be right back with the rest. Back at Farmville Central, continuing with the third period here live on the Hoop State Network. Moore. Over to Bass Knight. Bass Knight into the corner. And Moore threw it out of bounds. Back out to Moya, back to Johnson. Right back out to the top of the key. Ball movement, had a chance. Sidestep, in motion 3. Can't go at the bottom of the glass. Rebound Gators and a whistle and a foul. But it's going right back to the way it was going, which is with the Jags.
Jags number 24, Steven Johnson, picked up his first personal. Substituting in the game now for the Gators, number 3, Jameer Hollis, and number 5, Kamarion Larry.
Ball is inbounded by Mathewson. Mathewson over to Jaden Moore. Moore will take it past the half-court line. Backpedaling. Off to Hollis. Pass almost taken away by Johnson for the Jags. Back out to Moore. Moore over to Larry. Back inside to Mathewson. Back out to Larry. Perimeter defense from the Jags. Trying to find its way inside. But the pass rolls out of bounds. But it'll stay with the Gators. It went off of Khalid Whitehead. Moore into Hollis. Inside, pull up mid-range, high arcing shot, nowhere near the rim. Rebounded by the Jags, off the backhand of Johnson, but the Jags keep it in. Pull up, long 2, and Jordan James with the silky smooth jumper. And it's a 44-39 lead for Farmville Central. Corner for Hollis. Back up to Moore, kept it in, bad pass, low pass again. Right back out to Moore. Back to Larry. Larry, corner, 3. And Mathewson responds. It's back to a 2-point game.
3 for Martin County, number 11, Jordan Mathewson.
Top of the key for Moya. Moya passing it inside. Amazing ball move from Farmville Central. Jordan James finds Bryant Dixon going through the lane with a fillet lay. Corner for Hollis, he'll pop up a 3. It got blocked off the hand of Khalid Whitehead. And Moore missed the pass and draws a foul on Johnson. Not quite sure what happened there. with that play.
Number 24, Stephen Johnson picks up his second personal team.
Johnson picks up a foul. Ball's in the corner, knocked right on out. Hollis trying to race to it. Throws it right back in bounds, but it ends up in the hands of Moya, and it's knocked away again. The Gators have a chance. Corner, three, high arcing, and Kamarian Larry.
Three for Martin County, number 5, Kamarian Larry.
Johnson. Ball movement. Jordan James over to Johnson. Off the glass, can't get it to hit. Rebound Gators. 3-on-1 fighting for it.
Entering the game now for the Gators, number 10, Jalen.
Ball stays with the Jacks. Low inbound pass. Johnson double teamed. Jordan James, corner, three, and Moya hits the three and makes it a 4-point game with under a minute remaining in the third period. Matthewson pass inside is tipped away, but the Gators keep it in with amazing hustle from Moore. Jaden Moore, corner for Matthewson. Long range pass over to Jaden Moore. Handed off, and a foul on Jaden Moore gets fouled by Bryant Dixon. No, Khalil Whitehead fouls Jaden Moore.
Checking in the game now for Farmville Central, number 12, Zay Dixon.
Back in the game for Farmville Central, Zay Dixon, and out goes Khalil Whitehead after that foul. Talking to the coach right now. And a pass is loose. It goes to the back court. Rolls out of bounds. It was off of Farmville Central. Not sure what the whistle was for. Quite an interesting play in general.
Back in the game now for the Gators, number 0, Quan Backnight.
Out of bounds on Kawhi Bassnight. Moya. Back over to him. He'll pump fake at top of the key three. Nice pass inside to Dixon. Can't get the shot in. Ball's loose. Out of bounds. And it's going to be the Gators' ball. No. Farmville Central's ball. Call overturned. And the Jags will keep it. Ten seconds left in the third period. Johnson, Moya, James, driving, hop step, right hand floater, won't hit, put back no good, and that's the end of the third. 49-45, Jags up by 4, and we'll be right back. Right back here at Farmville Central. One more period / quarter, whatever you want to call it, remaining in this amazing tournament from the Hoop State Network. It's the Farmville MLK Invitational presented by GMG Athletics, live on the Hoop State Network. From Hoop State, I'm Nathan Crutchburn, bringing you tonight's coverage live on Hoop State Network. Let's get right back to the action. Pass inside for the Gators, facing a double team. It's knocked loose by Kelly Whitehead. It was in the hands of Terquavius Roberson, and it was just tipped out. Inbounded by Jaden Moore. Moore, long inbound pass, straight over to Jordan Mathewson. Mathewson, Moore, three, can't hit. Rebound, offensive rebound. Here's Mathewson, can't draw a foul. Yes, he does. There a jump ball. And the Jags will take it right on back. And the crowd a bit upset with that, as the Jags take it right in. Taking time, it's Tobiah Moya. Facing a double team, finds James, back to Moya. Moya back to James in the corner, pumps up a three, can't hit. Rebound loose, taken by the Gators. Mathewson, lost the handle, taken by Johnson. Johnson for the Jags. Dixon, stopping, loses it, right back to the Gators. Hard defense, they'll make it to the basket. But the ball goes right back over to the Jags after a travel call. And the Gator faithful not happy about that one. Moya. It was inside, now it's back out to Johnson. Corner, James, baseline drive, low pass. Dixon trying to make it to the basket, knocked loose. Back to Moya, hop step, pull up, and a nice pull up jump shot hits. Moya, another basket from the mid-range. Mathewson, triple teamed. Wide open in the corner is Bass Knight, but he can't hit. Whistle and a foul on Dixon.
Jag number 2, Brian Dixon, whistle for his third personal.
Inbounded by the Gators. Ball's low on the ground, loose. Three guys jumping on it, jump ball. And it stays with Martin County High School. Inbounded by Moore, long, deep inbound pass. Finds its way to Quavius Roberson. Corner. Back inside, here's Roberson, lost the handle, taken away. Johnson on his own, tries to finish midair, can't draw a foul, but he gets the shot. The Jags up by 8. Pass night, Moore, inside. Roberson knocked away, but he draws a foul. And Jags fans, some of them not too happy with that one.
Jag number 3, Khalid Whitehead, whistle for his fourth personal.
And Roberson will go to the line. First free throw, he hits.
Up to in the game now for Farmville Central, number 21, Zach Draw.
Second free throw, no good off the front rim. Rebound taken away by Jordan James. Johnson on the right wing, facing pressure from Moore. Gets around him, trying to find the open lane. Defense collapsing. Great move, finds Dixon with the reverse finish. And Dixon, amazing court vision from James. Ball movement, Moore down low, lost it, gets it right back in. Amazing also from Roberson, but the ball's loose and rebounded away by the Jags. Here they come. Long pass out of bounds off the hand of Jordan James. More bad passes from Tobiah Moya. Congleton checking back in for the Gators.
Also checking in for Martin County, Number 3, Jameer Hollis.
And ready for the inbounds pass. Moore. Followed closely by Mathewson. Mathewson gets the ball. Back to the corner. Back to Mathewson. Pass long inside for Hollis. It was wide open and gets the wide open bounce and shot.
Gators, number 3, Jameer Hollis.
Easy buckets for the Gators. Johnson. Back over to him. Finds his way to the mid-range. Dumping it off. Back to the corner. Here's a three. Won't hit. Rebound long and loose. Taking away, it's James. And finds drawn inside for a nice silky smooth right-hand floater. A teardrop shot. Corner for Hollis. Right back out. Corner for Mathewson. Mathewson. Back out to Hollis. Wide open. Fakes. Pulls up. Front rim. No good. Put back. No good. Draws a foul. Brian Dixon gets fouled. Excuse me, fouls.
Brian Dixon picks up his 4th personal.
Mathewson, and that's his 4th foul of the game.
At the line now for Martin County, number 11, Jordan Mathewson.
Mathewson will shoot his first. Up in the air, won't go.
Checking in for Martin County, number 10, Jalen Moore.
And a whole new roster checking in for the Gators, except for Mathewson. Mathewson hits the second. And it's an 8-point game. The Jags still holding on to the lead. Almost halfway through the 4th period. Moya over to Johnson. Johnson. Pass way on over to Moya. Out of the corner. Inside to James. James finds Dixon. He can't finish. Gets the putback to Steven Johnson. Amazing second chance points all night for the Jags. That's why they're up by 10. Inside, pump fake shot. Ball's loose, taken away by the Jags. Moya at the logo. Guarded by Moore. Over to Drawn. Back to Moya. Inside to James. James lost the handle. And a whistle.
Gators number 12, Noah Congleton, whistle for his 4th personal.
And another personal foul, but heading to the line for the first time, I think, in the period as a player for the Jags, Jordan James. First free throw is good. 60-49 is the score. The Jags are up by 11.
Number 3, Jameer Hollis, and number 15, Victorious Robertson.
Second free throw hits. 61-49. Corner for Moore. Baseline drive. Off a double team. Turns it over. Long range pass. Here's Johnson with the finish. An easy bucket. And the Martin County Gators slowing down and cooling off in this 4th period. And there's another turnover by them. Finds its way in the hands of Dixon. All the way for Drawn. Another easy finish. And this basketball game goes right back in control of the home team. 15-0. Hollis for 3. And he hits. And a timeout is called, folks. We will be right back after this timeout. Plenty of basketball left. Folks, welcome back to Farmville Central. The Jags up 65-52 in the section for the Gators is beginning to empty as the pace slows down here in the basketball game. Johnson proving my point wrong after I just said it. James taking it inside, dropping it down in the low post, but a whistle and a turnover, and the ball is going to go the other way. The Gators will inbound it, give it into Jaden Moore. Moore over to Mathewson. Mathewson, high pass the corner for Hollis. He'll pump up a deep three. Nowhere near the rim. Ball's loose. Taken away by the Jaguars. Going coast to coast. Another easy bucket, but this one won't find its way in. Second chance. And Brian Dixon hits it. 67-52. Corner. Inside for Mathewson. He'll pump up a long two and he'll hit. Johnson finds James. James a hop step facing 4-on-1 in the paint and he gets the bucket regardless. The Jaguars making it look easy out on the court. Moore moving the ball around, finds its way over to Larry. Larry won't pull up, facing a trap, has to give it off. Roberson, the right hand, can't finish, draws a foul. And another foul on Dixon.
Jag number 21, Zach Draw, picks up his first personal.
First free throw for Mathewson. And he hits the first. 1:30 remaining. Folks, if you want to represent your state of hoops in North Carolina and just we got some cool merchandise to wear and support this broadcast and the runners of this tournament, check out hoopstatestore.com for all of your North Carolina basketball merchandise needs. That's hoopstatestore.com. And we're waiting on somebody. And
now from Martin County, number 15, Terquavius Robertson.
Roberson can hit the free throw, and it's knocked out of bounds. But it goes off of a Gator, and the ball stays with the Jags.
From Martin County, number 12, Noah Congleton.
Ball's inbounded, finds way back to Johnson, almost gets fouled. Long pass. James over to Whitehead, who gets the quick and easy basket, 71-55, an amazing scoring run for the Jags. It looks like the Gators are just giving up on shooting. No foul. On his way to the basket, he drops the ball, tries to throw it up, falls on the ground, rebound, mid-range shot. This one hits Jalen Moore.
Number 10.
Another a minute remaining here. It's all basically said and done. Wrapped up in a neat bow, folks. People begin to file out, and we will head out soon here from Hoop State. We thank all of you so much for tuning in. And also, one more reminder, Coach Williford from Farmville Central, this will be his 100th win at home. He's 99-1 at home since 2018. This will be his 100th win since 2018 at home. An amazing stat right there. So congratulations to him and from all of us here at Hoop State. It's been an amazing day. It's been full of basketball, full of high moments. Check us out on Instagram to see all the highlights. And we thank you, the viewer, for watching tonight. While it's not quite over, the scoreboard is speaking to us through cryptic code and saying that it is in a way. But it's not over till it's over, and we'll be here on this broadcast live until that final buzzer sounds. Look, it's halftime in Miami, Indiana, up 10-0. Quick score update. 57.3 on the clock. Inbounded by the Jags. Long pass finds its way over. Ball's taken away, but right back over to the Jags. Backing up is Moya and knocked out of bounds by Bass Knight. Ball stays with Farmville Central. Moya has it. He'll give it over to James. James double teamed. Finds Moya. Moya trying to make his way to the basket. Long range pass out to Johnson. Won't take the three. He'll dump it right back over to Whitehead. Back to James. They're just wasting time here and clapping it up. And going to the basket. Passing it right back out. Not taking a shot. Just playing hot potato with it. Moya running. Over to Johnson. Over to James. And it's knocked out of bounds by Mathewson. 19.3 left. Shot clock will be turned off. And there's a three-point shot from the corner. Won't hit. Rebound Gators with 15 seconds remaining. They're going to try to score a basket here. And he went for the slam, but it was knocked away. And the Gators still salty about it. They're not going to let them hold on to the ball. But now they will. And that is it, folks. The final buzzer. 100 home wins since 2018 for Coach Williford. For Farmville Central, they moved to 16-0. Martin County 13-2 now. And folks, here at Hoop State Network, I'm Nathan Kretschmer. We thank you so much for tuning in. If you tune in all day, if this is your first game, if you've been watching for 5 seconds, we thank you so much for giving us your time and enjoying all the games in this tournament. Final score 71-57. Farmville Central wins over Martin County and the Gators. That's all she wrote from Farmville Central. An amazing day here with Hoop State. One more time, I'm Nathan Kretschmer. Have a great night.